welcome everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Monday, of course, first day of the week, so it can always be a little bit of a challenge to try and get in the mood for things. But hey, making it a little bit easier with Forza Motorsport. How's it going, PhantomHyperion? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. AMS Storm, I hope you're doing well, buddy. Stock Saleen S7. Yeah, I think you'll have to be joining in. Same for you, Sterilizer. I think what we'll do, guys, is we'll just jump into an online hopper lobby. Yeah. See how it goes. Obviously, it's some mixed results depending on the quality of the players, but you know what? Doesn't matter. I think this car is going to be quite a laugh to do in stock. So thanks to PhantomHyperion for the shout. I've wanted to do stock car challenge for a long time. I used to always use stock cars on Forza 6 and Forza 7, and you know, although it helped a lot with pace in terms of Forza RC, since there's not really many stock cars anymore. It's a bit of a futile effort, so yeah, hopefully we can bring it back today, guys. Have a laugh. I think what I'm going to do is just take off this screen, and from there what we can do is just get a quick idea of what the car is like. So we're all familiar with it being a very strong lobby car, S800. You know, it's an absolute beast, there's no doubt about it. Not quite OP, you're not exactly getting, you know, like world records in it or anything like that, but there are some tracks where it is incredibly strong. So the track we're going to get some first impressions on is actually Indianapolis GP, the classic circuit, because the Saleen S7 with, I think it's around 6.4 grip. Sterilizer, you might be able to help me out here, but the S7 actually has like a top 12 time around this circuit. So without further ado, just give me a moment. Gonna put a little link out just to make sure that people are aware that this stream is now going. Please do share the link around as well. Share the love so that everyone there knows that we are underway. And after that, we'll just run a few laps and then we'll start a lobby. Hope to get as many boys in. Just take over the world. I think it sits at 744 PI. So I don't know how we're gonna feel about it. It still weighs quite light, about 2,700 pounds. But pretty sure it's going to oversteer a lot on corner entry, understeer a lot on corner exit, so we'll get an idea. So, alright, bear with me for a moment, guys. Just spreading some of the love. Sending some streaks around. 6.5 grip, yeah. Yeah, you corrected me. I think it's south that is 6.5 as well, right? And that's pretty much just like the best type of build you can get with the Saleen. I think it's similar to the Ford GT05. So, Mr. Johan Stewart, yes, we're going to go into S-Class lobbies, so the public hopper multiplayer lobbies. And we're just going to take a stock car in there, see how brutal this car is to take. I'm sure that we can exist at least in the mid-pack. But, you know, if there's a few of us guys, maybe we can all work together, see if we can actually get a couple of wins or podies. Right, without further ado, what I'm going to do is spread this link just a couple more. So I know you've been stuck on this screen for a little while, guys. I'm going to take it off momentarily. Just want to make sure that with it being a Monday and all, we can share the love, get some people watching this and hopefully join us as well. And you know, should all be a good laugh. Right, so just answering some messages that I have as well. Right, without further ado, I think we've done what we need to do. Let's crack on with getting this show on the road. So thanks for waiting, guys. Let me just take off this lovely little screen we got here. So as I mentioned, we just want to try a few laps around Indy GP. So I'm pretty sure Sterilizer, it was actually you who's got the fastest Saleen round here. It is a 121.4, I think, round here. So if we just run a few laps, it'll be interesting to see how it compares. I reckon it's going to be at least 4 seconds off. It might be a bit more. Let's find out, because we're sacrificing about 50 PI. And I think, in general, the difference between each class is usually 5 to 6 seconds. But with a car that's not tuned whatsoever, I think it's going to be even worse. So, 21.3, who's counting? Yeah, I'm sorry, Sterilizer. Don't block me, please. But, yeah, rapid time that you've got in that car. Indy seems to favour the all-rounders as well. So, yeah, let's see what it does. Oh, thank you very much for sharing the love, Storm. Means a lot, actually. Yeah. I think this is the first time I've actually streamed on a Monday as well. So, you know, I'm a little bit nervous, guys. A little bit nervous, not going to lie. But I believe that we can do something good here. So now that I'm about to just run some laps in this, please do just give me a rough idea as to how the quality of the stream holds up. If you find that there are some issues, just shout it out to me. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to change whilst we're in the midst of it. But, you know, hey, we can always try. So, without further ado, let's get our first lap up and then crack on. Beware of the stiffness. Yes, I intend to. So, thank you very much for that. Nemesis, hey buddy. Hope you had a really good weekend. Let us know how you are doing. Right, look at this. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you can definitely feel the stiffness. I've got sim steering on right now, so I think that's the way to go with most cars when they start. Hopefully we can keep it that way. I know that this thing is not going to be so kind on any curves, but look at that, coming off the banking at about 160, so it's pretty damn fast. Playing a lot of Destiny. Yeah, it's a brilliant game. I love any games by Bungie, to be honest, but Destiny is one that I've not got that deep into. I'm always going to be a Halo boy at heart, so forgive that. That was a terrible first turn. And another thing to note is, look how long these gears are. So it seems like first gear is brilliant off the line. You can get up to about 70 miles per hour. Second and third gear though, incredibly long. So that coupled with the car only have 5.9 handling, I think we're going to have a right old challenge trying to mix up with some faster cars. So I'll just do a few laps. Let's just get an idea around this track what it's going to be like. Sterilizer mentioned that I had to do it actually in the Forza RC. I don't think it was last year, it was the year before, wasn't it? Had to do it around Bathurst, and I remember a lot of people, well, maybe not quite complaining, but definitely having a few words to say. Really tough car, and it doesn't handle too well with any bumps and hills, so I managed to get over that curve rather nicely actually, didn't have any troubles, but if we did have the whole tyre over it, I think would have been in trouble. Oh, hitting the clutch, still not making it now. So let's see, first flying lap is a 127, really rough. I think I'll just dare to hit the rewind a fair bit actually, just so we can. Oh man, you have to feather the throttle so much with this thing. Look at this, second gear all the way. So much body roll as well, this is ridiculous. I've never driven this car stock, and I think now I already understand why. So I'm going to try and trail brake a little bit into this left-hander, let the coasting do a lot of the work. I think if there's anyone else who's going to join us in this car, please do, it'd be brilliant. The more of us the better, I reckon. Only advice I can give. It's a mid-engine or rear-engine car, so I reckon you're going to have to basically hold on the accelerator a little bit whilst you're downshifting, otherwise the tail's going to kick out, just like we saw there. And you're probably going to have to just keep blipping the throttle on the way out of corners too, so we're not actually that far ahead of the ghost that we set there, so that's not good news, but I think, see, exactly what I spoke about on the last lap, you get more than one tyre on that curve, and it's a bit costly, but I think a lot of my concentration is actually going whilst we're trying to do this lap. So that's a 126. I reckon we could probably do like a 125. on like a really good lap. Are we braking too late? Kind of. We were mostly there. Definitely have to balance the braking and the throttle at the same time. Behaving so awkwardly. Not even sure whether to use first gear or not. I think you're going to have to be really brave to pull it off, because it seems to get so unsettled whilst upshifting or downshifting. So I'd say definitely try and change your gears whilst in a straight line, even if that means that you're holding in third halfway around a turn. Well, you might just have to put up with it, because this car, it just feels really sketchy. It's not that heavy, it's only like £2,700 while stocked, so you know, technically it's actually pretty good, but it feels way heavier. Quite a long chassis, a bit like the Maserati MC12, so we're familiar with that in the tuning guide that I put out last week, but yeah, 125. Oh, we were just out of it. Yeah, I think you can do 125, so that gives us a baseline. That's like 4 seconds slower than what Sterilizer can do with a tuned S7. And so on the longer tracks, it's obviously going to suffer even more, but we've at least got an idea now. Right, with that said, I think it's time that we jump into a lobby. So what I'll do, boys, is I'll try and find a lobby. Hopefully it's one that's not too dead, one that's not too OP ridden as well. And just jump on my name or send me a message on Xbox or in the chat. I'll be happy to try and find you and then bring you in as well. So I definitely want to do this for a little while. Well over an hour, that's for sure. So where do I need to go? Multiplayer. I'm just going to dig through the live chat right now, boys. I hope the stream's holding up pretty well for you guys. You should be able to watch it in 720 or 1080p. Do let me know that you can. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm trying to use OBS Studio at the moment. Okay, Sterilizer, yeah, take your time, dude. I had to rip off everything on the car as well. I don't know whether to do the Forza race regulations, to be honest, because I think this car's not going to take it too kindly to being knocked about. So we can just try the normal lobby, see how it goes. Yeah, low 26. I think that's actually like kind of okay. Like you would hope that it could do maybe 23s, but if you think about it, it's not even tuned, so not too bad at all. Oh no, I don't think we want to do this. The lobby's too small. That is too small of a lobby. Apparently there's a phase member there. Don't believe it though. Yeah, I just got your add Griffin. Give me one moment. I think I'll add you back. It's quite funny, isn't it? All of us JSR members, it's like we're all friendly with each other, but we barely anyone actually mixes. So this is a JSR insider. Most of us actually don't even mix that much on Xbox, funny enough. So that's probably why we've never added each other. Oh my god, Silverstone. This would have been a perfect track. Right, okay. So we're going to stay in this lobby for sure, guys. I'm going to see if I can bring you in, Sterilizer. The same for you, Storm. Got someone from FRA, Mr. Zombie. I remember racing him. May have been earlier today, actually. I'm not too sure. Because I tried this. I was basically testing the stream and it was giving me a nightmare. So hopefully it holds up. Alright, let's add you, my boy, and invite you in. Alright, not too sure what's going on here. I know the stream is looking like it's super slow, guys, but do bear with me. It looks like it's the game that's got really buggy right now, so... Oh shoot, what's happened here? I don't understand. What's going on? little bit confused by all this, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Okay, Nemesis, thanks for that. Yeah, I'll run it down. Funny enough, I've already had to put it in the minus on OBS Studio, but okay, Nemesis, thanks for that. Yeah, I'll run it down. Funny enough, I've already had to put it in the minus on OBS Studio. I want us to be in a good lobby. Let me shut this down. Oh, sweet. Right. Oh, let's pick Road Atlanta Sterilizer.
No, could you?
I'm just going to bring that game audio a bit further down for you, Nemesis. Okay. Hopefully, it'll help a bit. Just put another few decibels down. I'm having to sit quite awkwardly as well, so bear that in mind. I don't have an elaborate setup. I'm literally like sitting on the floor with my laptop and a mic, so. The missus has promised me the office desk, but she's not letting up just yet. Might be man in the house, but I'll still always be second in the decision making. Road Atlanta.
Y'all let that 7.0 almost whoop y'all's ass.
Hot damn. I don't know if we can handle people just shouting. Who knows? Maybe. Where's Storm? We need to see if Storm's about. I think you're hiding offline. Where are you, Storm? I need to find you. Jeez. Let's see if we can get you in time. How do you find for someone? I wanna... Storm. I think we have just about enough time. Can we get in? Can we get him in? Best add you as well. About time. Oh, you're already in. Okay. Right. I just want to quickly check my settings then. I think sim steering's actually going to hurt a lot, to be honest. This like first sector with like the double S bends is going to be a bit manic, but let's see what comes of it. Greek Sniper. Open lobbies are actually on Wednesday nights. So, well, you know, for English time, like British time anyway, it'll be Wednesday nights. So we always do it at the same time, pretty much like 8 PM BST. I like to start it. I like to start it a little bit earlier with Rossi, but yeah, you're always welcome, dude. The more the merrier, honestly. Oh, someone's not starting off the line. Whoa! Oh no, I've just rammed someone off. Bad news, boys, bad news. Oh, this gear is way too long. We should hold it for S-bend, but I'm really scared of sim twitching through here, guys, so forgive me if I get a little bit quiet, but I promise I'm going to try and keep an eye on the chat on that long straight. Oh, jeez, a lot of cars around here. Oh, also me. Trying to save that scene. Oh, so this will make a really good comparison actually. I'm surprised that we've got more Paul than him, but for all we know, maybe he's going to stop as well, guys. Creating a little army here. Whoa! Oh, he was having none of it. That's ridiculous. Back of the pack we go. Oh, that's disgusting behaviour. I don't know who it was though. I didn't catch his name because I've turned them off. Jula, my man, how you been? Long time no speak. Have you been keeping yourself well? I know you've been playing a bit of Modern Warfare a lot more recently. Oh god, don't hit him. Oh, just about. Still carnage at the end of lap 1. Can you believe it, lads? Oh, Steriliser's been taken out. AWR John as well. Oh geez, we're still at the back of the pack. I think it's only Storm who's representing us further up the field, so this man's braking about 50 feet earlier than he needs to. Forza 208. Let's see if we can negotiate with this man. Obviously, we should have a bit more in the speed department, but I don't know why he's pinching us so wide. Like, I don't want to retaliate, guys. I don't want to be that guy who drives angrily. It's just hit the clutch, gets a quite a range. Alright, little drag race. Let's see how this holds up. So in terms of the power, just a little recap. So it maxes at about 575 horsepower, and it does reach it at the very end of the rev range. So I think we do need to hit the red line in pretty much every gear. But the gears are so long that we're pretty much only using 4 of them. Give the guys space, give them space. It's a good thing we've got 5 laps, because this is feeling ropey as hell, boys. But I'm sure we'll get the hang of it. Got some places up ahead that we can take, I think. It's heavy, but at the same time it feels so sensitive to the curbs and any bounces, so I'm literally wrestling back and forth with left and right on the steering just to try and keep the thing going forward more than anything else. Engine braking seems to help a fair bit on the deceleration side of things though. Right, can finally pay attention to what we do for speed now, because we haven't got much drama front or behind, so let's see. I'm hoping they can at least reach like 160, maybe 170. Oh sweet, we're getting over 170, not bad. Engine braking this time, much better. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Easy son, easy. We will take that 12th position, thank you very much. Yeah, so just for context, the S800, the Saleen, it has done 119s. You know, that's really fast. It's like, depending, if it's like a mid 119, that's like top 30, top 20 material. And I'm not surprised if we're going to be 5 seconds off of that. We'll see how close we can get. Maybe first gear we need coming out of here, but I don't want to risk this into it, so let's go, let's go, let's go. Jeweler DT, absolutely one of the best tuners around. Got to be one of the most popular as well, surely. I know you've got tens of thousands of downloads on some of your cars, probably like the NSX in S-Class and A-Class for that matter. Fastest man in Greece. Blessed to have his presence. Oh, so look at that, we're literally like 5 seconds off pace. That's okay. I hope to be a bit faster, but then again, the car's not tuned at all. Like, we're not able to have anti-roll bars or springs to actually keep the car planted around turns. As you can see, it's literally rocking left to right, but for the most part, that's probably an okay lap in multiplayer lobby. Should we try first gear? Going onto that main straight? Maybe we will. Actually broke too early there. I think we're going to try first gear here. Not too sure if it's going to pay off. We've got top 10. Can we keep the top 10, guys? Let's just try and not mess up. Oh, no. See, that is exactly what I feared. It's exactly what I feared. Exactly what I feared. We threw away the top 10, guys. Hit the breaking point like an absolute moron. But what are you going to do? It's our first race. Well done, Storm. Got a top 5 as well. You must have had a much better break at the beginning there. Geez, some of us were really suffering. You got an 8:24 as well. Yeah, it's just like, if you think about it, it might even, you know, with some serious practice, could do a really solid 23. So for a stock car, that's actually pretty decent, not gonna lie. Yeah, it looks like you were in the thick of it, Sterilizer. I think you and AWR John were certainly having some messy moments, getting bounced around like pinballs. I think, given what happened on lap, I think it was lap 2, where I was punted off to the grass, could have maybe even had some top 5 racing with Storm, but you know, we'll come back stronger, guys. We'll come back stronger. Those brakes indeed, buddy. Messy business. Sometimes it works really well, and as you saw on that last lap, it didn't work well, but it is what it is. Let's see what that track comes up next. Got Silverstone again, this time in the night. Holy moly. Don't know if we've really got the time to have a quick look through the car. I think we do actually, so let's have a quick look. So 575 horsepower, tyre width, street. Look at them stats, 5.9 handling. This is the problem that we have. And a little bit less acceleration than most cars. But yeah. Nearly the same amount of torque as horsepower, so that's why you can get a bit of that snap oversteer whilst coming out of the slow turns. But let's just see what we can do, guys. Luckily we've got another 6 laps at Silverstone. Should be a laugh. The lift off the oversteer is a bit much. Like, I find it really weird when you're basically braking, you're trying to go slower into a corner, and what you have to do is use the accelerator. Like, for me, that just feels so broken, but if that's what Forza wants to give us, that's what we've got to take. Right, here we go, lap 1. Silverstone International in the night. Off the line, like I said, first gear, pretty decent, but second and third gear are a bit traumatic. So, whoa. Calm down, guys, calm down. Let's take it easy now, lads. Because this is just going to keep, yeah, that's what I thought. It's just going to keep getting messy. I'm having none of it. Now we should see a lot of the other cars just kind of walk away with their acceleration. I don't know why we're holding up with this McLaren F1 GT, to be honest, because that should be a really good car. It's a beast car actually, so maybe its tune's not maybe its tune's not all together, you know. Got the old OP Ford GT in 8th place. That guy should just win it. Oh wow, really? You didn't think that was a cut? Let's be realistic, boys. Come on. Oh, trying to get in space. Oh, we've got a sterilizer up there. How can these guys just like give space? This is just ridiculous. Lose a lot of patience. slow down enough, slow down enough. Oh, come on. This does feel like near pitch darkness, to be honest, so I'm sorry for you guys if you're barely seeing your car. A bit harder as well when we haven't got the racing mode, but that's just not my jam. It's not what I like to do. That's it, I think we're starting to get more of a rhythm now. International circuit is a very, I was going to say a very technical one. This guy just, what is his problem? Oh, someone's gone flying off. Right, so halfway mark of the race, pretty much done. It's been terrible stuff so far, but got a bit of space. Hopefully we can make up for it now, boys. So, and we've got Sterilizer up ahead. I think Storm might be up ahead as well. Oh, for God's sake, this guy. He's just ruining the race, seriously. And I don't trust him at all. So now I've got to slow down. Just go ahead. Seriously, just go ahead. If you think you're faster, then just do it. Alright, here we go again. Attempt number 5. Try and just navigate this lap of the track without being absolutely assaulted. Come on, man, like you're in one of the most beastly S-Class cars for grip and you still can't even go around the turn. Boggles my mind. Game's been out for 3 years. 7th place. We literally picked up a position right at the end there, I think. Wow, Storm and I are near exact times. Sterilizer with a low 1.7, really nice. Look, like in terms of like, yeah, you certainly wouldn't take the stock car onto a leaderboard, but look, like we actually got competitive times compared to everything else. I think we're in the right lobby, boys. We just need to avoid the complete imbeciles. Yeah, it is pretty bad, not gonna lie. I mean, we can at least give it like 1 or 2 more races, see if the guys get any better. But if it stays rough, then who knows, guys? Maybe we'll try and find a different lobby. I'm more than up for it. I just wasn't too sure about going on to like the race regulations, because I don't. Sometimes it doesn't feel like the racing's actually that much cleaner for S-Class, and I personally get quite irritated seeing penalties all over my screen. So this track should be a good laugh because we've got the straight line speed, so there are plenty of cars we can beat. But that bus stop chicane with sim steering, holy moly! Yes, yes. Look at this. Stock Saleen, stock Saleen, stock Saleen. Yes, we are making a movement, people. Another stock Saleen. There are 5 of us. But everyone else in this lobby is going to be like, "What are these guys doing? They're such noobs. You need to put tunes on the cars, man." Like, who knows? We're making a new syndicate. On to the 3rd race of the day. The Saleen movement. I like the sound of that, Phantom. You know, we'll have to do it in your honour as well, of course. You're the person who suggested this car, so yeah, absolutely. Look at Sterilizer, cheeky man, on the front row as well, of the grid. He's going to have to charge it for us. Stick it on the inside, keep it on the inside. Oh my lord, death. 2 Saleens I saw dying there. We're up against some absolute beasts of S-Class as well. Look at this, we've got a Ferrari F50. GT40, a Ferrari P4. These are honestly some of the strongest cars of S-Class. Let's go. Got a lot deeper than we want to do there. We have to make it a wider exit. Let's see how we do for speed compared to this F50. It's got all the acceleration, no doubt about it, but we might be able to make a bit of it back after reaching 170 or so. You have to brake a lot earlier than him as well though, so let's play it safe first lap. I think we might beat him to turn 1. We might do it, boys. Sterilizer's holding it up. Need some JSR on JSR action. Same for me, Sterilizer. I really haven't touched S-Class, not even in Forza 6, so this is quite the education in cars anyway. Oh, we nearly just got destroyed by that guy. too bad, John, not too bad. Gave away a bit of real estate there by touching too much at the inside clear, but at least this corner was a lot better. I see you, Sterilizer. I see you up ahead there, lad. Get it on. Nearly killed ourselves there. We managed to save it a little bit, but definitely cost us time. A little bit of trivia for you lovely viewers. Sterilizer recently set a world record around Daytona as well. Not in the Saleen though. I think it's in the Lotus Esprit, so it'd be interesting to see if any of this hard-earned pace translates over. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, jeez. That guy was lagging. I couldn't do anything, boys. You saw that. I shouldn't have been anywhere near him, but he lagged. Now we're in danger of a Porsche Carrera. Driven by none other than Fancy Face, an S-Class regular, who's really good in S-Class, I'll say so myself. I think if we want to make a dent and get back past this Ferrari, we're going to have to absolutely ace that bus stop chicane. Are we in the power band? Yeah, pretty much. Good, that's good. Oh, terrible. That was terrible, no doubt about it, guys. That was not good. Too much cutting, too much extending. But we're gradually clawing back at this Ferrari. Maybe we can get within half a second by turn 1. He's gone deep. He's given us space on the inside, but he's going to have the better run. Oh my god! Like, why would you do that? Okay, well, that's our race done for. Sorry, boys. Oh, we're in danger now. Might lose out to this Porsche as well. Gonna need a bit more of the top end. I think we just about have it. Sterilizer 147. Impressive, man. Well done. Started on second. I think you got second as well. Good stuff. Got Stormy, made the top 10 as well. AWR John got 12th. Well done, buddy. Zombie got 15th. You know, to be honest, like in a stock car, as long as you don't get last, you're pretty good. So that's all I'm saying. That is a success. Watkins got already 10 votes. It's only been like 20 seconds. Seriously, Sterilizer, that was amazing. That well done. Wish I could have said the same for myself, but it wasn't to be. Can you guys just actually let me know what is this stream doing? Like, is it actually holding up well? You're not like getting it being choppy, the frames, or it's just crap quality? I'm hoping that it's standing up pretty well, guys. So just let me know in the chat how it is. Honestly, had such a headache with trying to work OBS Studio. I'm hoping I've figured it out now for good. The most important thing now then, thanks for letting me know, Nemesis, the most important thing is that hopefully the stream actually saves, which it typically does not do on YouTube. I've spoke to their partner support quite extensively. Hopefully this will be the end of the misery. Yeah, Watkins Glen should be really good for here. It's the bus stop I'm a little bit worried about. But as we can see by the quality of this lobby, Forza's reputation never lets itself down. Always something dirty to occur, whether that's in the driving. But this is good. But we've got like 4 or 5 of us now. I'm liking this. We're definitely creating a movement, boys. I think if you guys are up for it, I think each week I'll actually try a different stock car and we'll just take on a lobby. I like doing it in A-Class quite a lot. S-Class I've barely done it, but this would be a good reason to keep it up. So we can have this, got the open lobbies, so all good stuff. Bus stop could be sketch. Yeah, that's an understatement. Absolute understatement.
Yeah.
Here we go. What's this? Race number 4? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what it is. The important thing is we're up against an OP40. Got 3 of them in this lobby. What the hell? Storm and I together. We have to work as a team, negotiating all this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Storm's holding on for dear life. I'm trying to stay as clear as possible. Yeah, I mean, like, that's what I thought was going to happen. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. And you just can't avoid it. That's the problem. That is the problem with Forza Motorsport. You just cannot avoid some of this carnage that goes on. And as long as there's no serious incentive for people to get better. Oh my god! AWR John just got... He's got bullied. He's got absolutely bullied. Like, why is this guy not giving space? That's just ridiculous. That was a pretty rough first lap, not gonna lie. But kind of like mid-pack. Let's see what we can do. Really? Really? Oh, I don't just want to come up when people do this. Glad we avoided traffic light. I mean, right, we've got to get this guy's name. He's just an absolute joke. See, he's bullying AWR John, you see that? He's doing it, he's just like pushing him out of the corner. Terrible driver. Let's have some John power. Let's do a bit of teamwork. Brilliant top end this guy. He's doing it again, you see? Like, we need to get rid of this guy somehow. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. Report me, what are you going to do about it? Right, back to hopefully some clean racing. Another 3 laps left. Oh, Mr. Zombie, I reckon he's been getting bullied as well. So in this car, when it's at S800, you don't need to let up the throttle at all. You can just go through the right, left, the right again, full power. No dramas. But it takes a lot more precision than that. Let's stop. Found a fellow stop in Mr. Zombie here. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, Phantom, I actually do still bad. I still feel bad for, like, ramming that guy, but I hope you guys can vouch for me. Like, it was just causing chaos for everyone. It was just doing it to absolutely everyone. So I think we had to bring a bit of justice on him sooner rather than later. 114, I think we want to get in the 113, really. But it's difficult to go faster when I'm in traffic, so... As you can see, having to blip the throttle quite a lot, just to make sure that the front end of the car can actually dip again, find a bit more handling. And we're in the exact same spot as we were with Mr. Zombie. Oh, just outside the 113 as well. Oh well. I'd say that was a half decent that though. It's half decent. Oh, that was close. That was close. I didn't think that was going to pan out too well. Oh, look at that line. Yeah, this is a pretty tragic lobby. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. Pretty tragic. Look at that sterilizer. You nearly got a 111. Oh, that's sick.
More speed.
What track? What track, guys? Should we stick in this lobby or should we move on to a different one? I don't know, guys. You're going to have to tell me because I need a recap of who that person was. You pointed two out, Nemesis. Mephisto and
I
Manowar.
haven't seen one.
Definitely going to try and report them. Don't know how though. Can you report people from inside the lobby? I hope so. I used to be able to do in Forza 6. Oh, nothing much, knee. Just absolute scenes. Nothing much. Just getting punted and rammed and suplexed from every angle. Let's see if we can find this culprit. So there's Manowar. It's this guy. This guy. He's got to go. Let's vote to kick him, lads. We've got to vote to kick him. Mr. Mephisto, 79. He is what's wrong with society today. He doesn't care about anyone. But yeah, no, we're basically doing a stock car challenge, as you can tell, pretty self-evident. But I thought it was just going to be me on my own today. But we've got some of the boys in with us. We've got JSR Sterilizer, we've got AWR John, we've got AMS Storm. And we've also got FRA Mr. Zombie, who's donning the stock car as well. So yeah, I'm just going to keep on doing it. Probably do maybe another 5-6 races, who knows. Should just have a really good laugh. So question is, how have you been, the Mr. Le Mans Esports Series finalist? No, you're not on Forza anymore, but sure you haven't put racing down altogether. Oh, here we go. Off the line. This car's pretty good. We just don't want to get caught up in the grass. Look at that, we even got a better launch than Sterilizer, but this isn't going to work out well. Let's go behind. Let's take it easy. Let's take it easy. Oh my god. Yeah, knee. That is pretty much what I was expecting. Me and Sterilizer caught at the back end with the boys now. Wow. Me and Sterilizer getting really cozy with each other here, jeez. Go on, Sterilizer, mate, you go ahead. Oh, easy. Oh, is he Mr. Rammer? We want none of that. I think he's going to try and get all three of us, boys, so we have to stay higher there. We've got Jim Super here, previously JSR Pfizer, rapid guy. I think he might try and get us all, boys, I'm not kidding. Like, come on, guys. Like, you know you can do it. Like, I know most of you have got racing line on as well, so I don't know why you're struggling so much to drive these cars. With tunes on as well. Oh, Zombie's dead. He's had a word. Had a little one-to-one with the tyre wall up there. So good news is, we're in the top 10. Like, that's something. But I'm not familiar with this track. Don't know the braking points, so you see some sketchy driving just like that, giving us away precious time. Oh, another death, another wall. I think what we need to focus on for the good of our survival is we need to get in half decent laps so we start further up the grid. Less chance of getting absolutely decimated into turn 1. Right, we're going to break that later now. Let's see how this fares out. Still too early actually, still too early. Not meaning to put the drift show on, by the way. I'm literally just trying to save the car. Give this guy... Oh my god. Like, I gave you space on the inside and you still just veer outwards. I don't know why people drive like this. It's really infuriating. I'm hoping we've got 2 laps left. I want to get at least a 109. I think that's what we want to try and get. And to stick in the top 10, of course. Jeez. But we know that we can brake later going into turn 1, okay? So a bit closer to the end of this. That's a lot more like it. Stick to the inside. Much better. Okay, we're already a second up. That's more like it. We just need to hold up a fairly decent lap. Oh, 2 guys dead. There's 2 of them. Problem is, it's like impossible to get a clean lap. So, I know the track limits around VIR are a bit broken, to say the least. So let's just try and work on having a fast, dirty lap, and hopefully it will carry through. This takes a bit of trail braking. Let off the throttle, let the car just oversteer. Oh, 108, I think we'll take that. That should be okay. That should at least get us in the top half of the grid for the next race. Final lap. Can we hold on to 7th place? Maybe, maybe not. There's Ferrari F50. Don't want to give him space on the inside. He must surely have the acceleration. Oh no! Oh, that was close. We nearly gave it away. Nearly gave it away. 7th. We'll take it. I think we'll take it. If we look at it, we've got 4 Saleens. We've got 4 Saleens, guys. Let's go. 4 Saleens up in here. Really happy with that. We'll take it. Bathurst or Silverstone. Sterilizer was talking about how bad this car was at Bathurst. Do we take it for the memes? Yeah, I'll tell you what, Griffin, I'm not worried about coronavirus at this point. I think that race right there just gave me chlamydia. Yeah, that was some rapid pace from these guys. Rapid, getting in the 107s, really fast. So where are we at? We're at Bathurst. What a meme. Back from Forza RC. Did you ever imagine that you'd be doing this, guys? Did you ever imagine you'd subject yourself to this pain? I don't think so, but we're setting a trend. Oh, let's look at the grid actually. Let's quickly look at the grid. Oh, I'm so far down. You're joking. Look how far down I am. So far down. Storm on pole. We've got Supra and Sterilizer. They're about like midway. I'm going to be next to Mr. Mephisto. Oh. Your worst RC combo. I wonder what position you got, Sterilizer, when you had to do the leaderboard challenge. I think we'll find out after this race. Let's see how we do, boys. Survive turn 1. Survive turn 1. That's all we need to do. I'm really coming to hate this game. If that is not evident. This is why Gran Turismo has a higher player base. No doubt. No doubt. But I promise you guys, we'll do stock racing. Even if we get taken out, we'll still do our part. So let's see where we can get from 14th out of 15th, 3 seconds down from the person in front. Bit of the old PGR wall ride. Let's go. Storm's still on pole though. Storm is still in first place. He is our Lord and Saviour. Oh, look at that. We've got a big gang up ahead. And I think we can catch up to them if we play our cards right. Have I ever played iRacing? No, I have not. I have dabbled in some sim racing games, but iRacing is not one of them. are back up the mountain, having to balance the braking and acceleration quite a lot, sometimes using them at the same time just to stop the car from pivoting too much on oversteer. The understeer is quite nice though. The only thing you need to do is just let off the throttle a little bit if you need a bit more traction, but it's the oversteer that will kill you. Ooh. Drifting down the mountain, let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, if we get more wrecks like that, I'm scared that we won't even finish the race. But we're 26 seconds behind Storm thanks to all this carnage. Oh, sorry. Hope I haven't put him off to the grass. Well, I kind of have, okay, well. Didn't mean it, sorry Leroy. Third and final lap, let's see what we can do. A few positions ahead, we might be able to take them. Very unlucky, yeah, I appreciate the commiserations. It's like S-Class, it's such a tragedy, you know. To me it's got some of the best cars in the game for racing, but it's also among the worst classes to racing. That's why I never played it in Forza 6. But out of love for you guys, I want to fulfill the request of doing some stock racing. Phantom made the suggestion here, so that's what we're going with. And if any of you guys have another request for a car to take stock, simply just comment on any of my videos, not in the live chat, just comment on a video and say what car, ideally what class it's in as well. That will help me big time. Bit ropey, but we're holding it together. Can we get around the Porsche? Just about. Wrestling oversteer left and right. Do we need fifth gear? Oh yeah, we do. But how do we just keep finding ourselves with this guy, Mr. Mephisto? It's so frustrating. Top 10, we'll take it. You heard me, guys. Like I was just, all I was doing, I was begging, absolutely begging for a clean turn one, and it didn't happen. So either of these. I think I'll vote for Silverstone International again, but. Well, look, boys, it's better to be stuck underneath, like behind someone else, than just to be torpedoed. In my personal opinion, anyway. Oh boy, we're a little bit lucky, or are we? How are we on the grid? I'm stuck in the mid pack again. Storm's on pole again, up against Fancy Face, then Super and Sterilizer. Jeez, I'm missing out. I'm absolutely missing out. Omar Day, how you doing, buddy? I'll see you in the lobby. I'll see you there. Hope you enjoy some racing with us, dude. Yeah, Fancy Faces Carrero, ridiculous XL Storm. So you've done a good job holding for a top 2 position, in my opinion. Like, turn 1, lap 1. I'm pretty sure everyone from 5th downwards was just dead. I was sent from 6th down to last in like a matter of seconds. I'm really hoping this race turns out well. Seriously, guys, this could be the best track for this car, so hoping it pans out well. Oh, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Wish me luck, guys. You can always be thankful that this car is good right off the line. So look at this guy, he's literally just ramming people off. Ace, something Ace is his name. Oh, down the outside. Holding it just about. Whoa. Got to give Omar Day space on the outside. Jeez. Oh, he should have the inside now, hopefully. So look at that Corvette, it looks awesome. Look at this, we've got Sterilizer ahead, we've got Super up ahead. We've got AWR John behind as well. We could see some good results here, boys, for the stock Saleen. Looks like Omar Day is boxed in completely. Can't find a way around the S7s just yet. I think on the home straight he will. Looks like that Corvette's got a fair bit of speed. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 1 lap. Done. Wasn't too bad. Oh, please don't die, please don't die. Oh, jeez. Like, we kind of saved it, but look how much ground we've lost to Sterilizer. I was really hoping to hold on to him and Super up ahead. Oh, jeez. I've got to sort out this bus stop. It's killing me. Oh, we lost a lot of precious real estate there since switching. Whoa! Looks like Sterilizer got a nasty hit from that Porsche behind us. Alright, don't touch the inside curves so much, we've learnt our lesson. Oh, that was a much better take. Definitely our best take through the bus stop. It feels like so many inputs have to be made just to keep this car stable. I don't think you can quite catch it on camera, but I think it's rewarding when you hook this car up for sure, because it feels really difficult to stop from the snap oversteer, the understeer. I'm really worried about this guy. I'm really worried that he's going to take us out. We're holding up this Porsche, but at the end of the day we're fighting for position. We want to keep this S7 train. Super Sterilizer and then us. Let's see what we can do, boys. Hold him on the outside, hopefully. Let's not go deep round here. Park it on the curb. Still doing a faster lap, funny enough. I wasn't expecting that at all. Alright, we might be safe now. Maybe. Let's not jinx it, but we're nearly out of the woods. But he's making so much ground on the corner. Oh my gee. Oh no, he might get us on the last turn, guys. Oh, will he? Oh, we gotta run! We gotta run! Yeah! Oh, we'll take that. Brilliant. We got the train. We got an S7 train. Oh, it was Storm. It was Storm. Supra was wiped out earlier. I see, I see. We'll take that, boys. I think we should be really proud of that. We should be really proud. Look at that. 4th, 5th, 6th, 9th, 10th. Good stuff. Get in, boys. Don't know whether Yasmarina's the right call. I think we might have time for one more. Maybe one more. But yeah. So where does that put us? Like the Saleen can typically do 47s quite easily. Probably dip into a 46 probably on a banger of a lap around there. So we're like 5 seconds off, pretty much. It shows just how much of a difference there is when you don't have the right parts or if you don't have a tune. So, oh no, I see Le Mans. I'm worried about this. Really worried. Spaghetti in the rain. Oh. Yeah, Sterilizer, you could probably do a 51. Definitely feels like quite tricky to hook up through the bus stop, but it is actually really fun as well. It's definitely rewarding, that's for sure. And AWR John, don't knock yourself, buddy. You got a really decent result there, I saw that. You and Super across the line. Pretty close to each other actually. Super got a 52. Oh, I was nearly a 52. I was nearly a 52, guys. But, you know, it wasn't meant to be. Not today. So, Storm, you're using normal steering for that. Well, for Barfirst, definitely makes sense. And there is an argument to be made that normal steering will just be more consistent with the way this car pivots. But yeah, I know, dude. I know who you are, Supra. I know full well who you are. My fellow unit. Here we go, here we go. Le Mans Spaghetti, S-Class, stock S7, let's go. Look at us, 4 of us grouped together. We've got AWR John behind. Hopefully he does not get beaten up into turn 1. I'm praying the same for us as well. Oh no, Sterilizer, he's got T-boned out of there. Oh wow. Oh my god, this is just destruction. Absolute destruction. S-Class is just full of bullies, look at this. Horrible. Sterilizer got taken out, Super got taken out. Oh, this is going to be deep, I know it. Yeah, very deep. We're going to have to keep it wide on the outside. Don't want to cut off anyone. Oh, sorry sir, I must back off. I know it's a bit unnerving to get nudged by someone as well, so... Whoa. We are in the thick of it. Like, what's this guy doing? He's literally just lunging like a moron at every turn. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. Someone's going to try and fight back. That is not how you do it, but we'll take it. Oh my god. Everyone's just turned into a bunch of morons at this point. No, I think Hydra is trying to take out the Lamborghini and not us. But I wasn't expecting him to do that. Oh god, that was funny. Oh well, the Lambo's back. Let's get rid of him for good. the inside on steriliser, but is it going to work out for the straight? Oh, he's got the slightest bit of a run. We might be able to hold the inside though, this curve, but I do not want to risk touching him either. Deep here, can we beat him to the curb? Ooh. Oh, I'm so glad we didn't take each other out there. Whoa, easy sailor. This is not the type of vehicle to be pulling a wheelie on. No, no. Not at all. Too right, Bob. Yeah, we need one of them ORB boys in the Saleen, back in A class of PGR4. Yeah, this car is an underdog, a true underdog in PGR. Sounded beautiful though, sounded better in that game than it did in this. Alright, no wheelies this time, nice. That is good news. He's still getting me thinking about the Supra. Trying to go for that dive. I tell you what, AWR John, some of these drivers should be permanently banned. But this is why it's so important that there's actually a sophisticated like driver rating system or rank system. Like, yeah, Forza has ranked multiplayer, but the truth is, people, that's not good enough. You need it in all of the lobbies, all of the classes, because otherwise people are always going to be paired up with others that are either too fast, too slow, or too dirty. There's no incentive for people to get better that way, basically, so... Oh no, we touched the sand. The gravel, damn it. That cost us a 42 right there. You know that cost us a 42. Yeah. But look at that though. We're still like within a second, half a second of everyone else. So, not too bad, not too bad. I really wish I had time to do another race. I don't think I do, guys, to be honest. It's coming really close for time, but yeah, I think we have to call it there. Indy, the GP circuit would have been really funny, but I think we've got what we needed. We've seen the proof that basically a stock S7 is actually alright. It's actually alright in multiplayer, as long as we're not taken out. As you said, Stylizer, can't believe you're keeping up with people. Like, yeah, I suppose if you think of like your pace or people that are similar to you, just take like 2 or 3 seconds off and then that's multiplayer lobbies. But I'm surprised. Some races there, we were actually making this car look really decent. So it was sick to have you guys come along. It was really fun, actually. I think we should do this again. I might keep it to Mondays or something. So as I mentioned, just let me know if you guys want to see more stock car challenges. I'm more than happy to run it. I think I might go into different type of cars, maybe even different type of classes, who knows. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed watching. Got the open lobby on Wednesday, of course, with myself and LZR Rossi. We'll do maybe a bit of A-Class again, maybe a lot of S-Class. There's something I'm going to announce on Wednesday along with Rossi as well. It's going to be for a new type of event that we're going to include in the streams, which I think some of you are going to find a very welcome addition. Some of you who have followed me in the past, you'll know that it's not a new thing, but it's something that is really interesting. There are types of racing events that I used to host when I first joined Forza. It's actually how I come across Rossi and we became friends. But yeah, so basically tune in on Wednesday. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Also share around the channel. Want to get up to 300 subs as quick as possible. But other than that, thanks for watching, thanks for racing, and I hope you have a great day.